I've been pretending to be blind for 6 months. My wife doesn't know I can see. Neither does her family. They all think the accident left me in complete darkness. But I can see everything. My name's Alan. I'm a software engineer. The semi hit my car in March. I woke up in the hospital 3 days later. Wife Rachel next to my bed. Doctors unwrapping the bandages from my eyes. When they tested my vision, everything was sharp. Clear. Perfect. But I told them I couldn't see. Don't know why. Instinct maybe. It's all black, I said. Rachel started crying. The doctor said head trauma can do that. Might come back. Might not. I kept up the act. Came home helpless. Let Rachel guide me room to room. Her parents moved in. My brother Kevin showed up every day to help. Everyone tiptoeing around the blind man. Being so careful with their words. But not careful with anything else. See, when people think you can't see them, they get comfortable. Careless. They forget you're still there. For 6 months I've been watching. Listening. Learning things I was never meant to know. Small things at first. Whispers. Glances. Doors closing quietly. Then last Tuesday night I saw something in our bedroom. Something that made my blood run cold. And I realized why my gut told me to stay silent. Now I know exactly what to do. Met Rachel 7 years ago at a coffee shop in Seattle. She was a graphic designer. I was coding apps for startups. We clicked immediately. Married 2 years later. Small wedding. Her family loved me. My brother Kevin was my best man. Kevin and I grew up close. Only 2 years apart. He got me my first job. Helped me move into this house. Sunday football every week. Rachel got along with him great. Always said she was lucky to marry into a family that actually liked each other. The accident changed everything. Or maybe it just revealed what was already there. When I came home from the hospital, Kevin was at the house every single day. Morning. Afternoon. Evening. Just want to help out, man. You'd do the same for me. He'd make Rachel coffee. Fix things around the house. Run errands. Rachel seemed grateful. Relieved even. I don't know what I'd do without him, she told her mom one night. Thought I was asleep on the couch. Her parents were helpful too. Her dad Jim handled my medical bills. Her mom cooked dinner every night. Everyone rallying around the tragedy. Being so supportive. But I started noticing things. The way Kevin's hand would linger on Rachel's shoulder. How she'd laugh differently when he was around. Doors closing upstairs when they thought I couldn't navigate the stairs. Hushed conversations that stopped the second I entered a room. I kept my face blank. Kept playing blind. And I kept watching. 3 months into my blindness, the patterns became clearer. Kevin started showing up earlier. Before Rachel left for work. Said he wanted to help her get me situated for the day. I'd hear them in the kitchen. Low voices. Laughing quietly. You're so good to us, Rachel would say. One morning I came downstairs. They went silent immediately. Morning, I said. Hand on the wall like I was feeling my way. Morning, babe. Rachel's voice too bright. Kevin brought bagels. That's nice of him. I sat at the table. Listened to them move around. The sound of coffee pouring. Chairs scraping. Kevin cleared his throat. So, Alan. I was thinking maybe I could take you to your physical therapy appointments. Give Rachel a break. You don't have to do that. I want to. You're my brother. Rachel touched my hand. That would actually help a lot. So Kevin started driving me twice a week. Except we didn't always go to therapy. Sometimes he'd park somewhere. Make a call. I'd sit in the passenger seat staring straight ahead while he talked to someone. Voice low. Yeah, it's going fine. He doesn't suspect anything. Pause. I know. Just a few more months. He never said who he was talking to. But I had a feeling I knew. At home, things got more obvious. Touches that lasted too long. Looks they didn't think I could see. And then one night, I heard them. It was a Thursday night. Rachel's parents had gone home for the evening. I was supposedly asleep in the guest bedroom downstairs. Couldn't handle stairs anymore, they said. I heard the front door open quietly. Kevin's voice in the hallway. He's asleep. Out cold. Took his medication an hour ago. I kept my breathing steady. Eyes closed. Footsteps up the stairs. My stairs. To my bedroom. The door closed. I waited 5 minutes. Then got up and moved to the bottom of the staircase. Their voices carried down. Not loud. But clear enough. Rachel, we can't keep doing this. Kevin, I know. It's been 6 months. This whole thing is complicated. I know. Silence. Then Rachel again, quieter. Do you think he knows? How could he? He's blind, Ratch. He seems different lately. More aware. You're paranoid. The doctor said his vision's not coming back. More silence. Then Kevin, have you thought about what happens next? Every day. And? I don't know. The insurance money from the accident comes through next month. After that. She didn't finish. Kevin, after that what? After that we figure out how to move forward. Without making this messier than it already is. I heard movement. A sound I recognized. Kissing. My wife. My brother. In my bedroom. While I stood at the bottom of the stairs watching the shadows move under the door. I turned and walked back to my room. Lay down in the dark. And started planning. The next morning I acted like nothing happened. Let Rachel guide me to the kitchen. Let Kevin make me coffee like he always did. Sleep okay, man? Kevin asked. Like a rock. Rachel kissed my forehead. I have to run to the office for a few hours. Kevin's going to stay with you. You don't have to do that, I said to him. I want to. She left. The door closed. Kevin sat across from me at the table. I could feel him staring. Alan, can I ask you something? Sure. Do you ever feel like you're remembering things? Visual things. I kept my face neutral. Sometimes. Flashes maybe. The doctors said that's normal. But nothing clear? No. Why? Just curious. He paused. Rachel worries you're getting depressed. Being stuck like this. I'm managing. Yeah, but for how long? I mean, if the vision doesn't come back. I'll adapt. He went quiet. Later that day I called my lawyer. One Rachel didn't know about. Left a message asking about divorce proceedings and asset protection. Then I called my bank. Moved money from our joint account into one only I controlled. Not all of it. Just enough that she wouldn't notice right away. Started documenting everything. Times Kevin arrived. How long he stayed. Every conversation I overheard. I set up a recording app on my phone. Voice activated. Left it in the living room when I went to nap. That evening I played back 4 hours of audio. And I finally heard the whole truth. The recording was clear. Rachel and Kevin in the living room. Thinking I was asleep upstairs. Rachel, we need to talk about timing. Kevin, I know. The insurance settlement comes through in 3 weeks. $480,000. And then I file for divorce. We agreed on this. Kevin, I know we did. But maybe we should wait longer. Make sure he's really stable first. Stable? Kevin, he's been blind for 6 months. He's not getting better. The doctor said so. I just don't want him to suspect. He won't. He trusts you. He trusts both of us. Silence. Kevin, do you feel bad? At all? Long pause. Rachel, I feel bad about the accident. But not about us. This was coming anyway. The accident just accelerated things. You never loved him? I did. What? But you and I, this feels right. It always has. Even though he's my brother? Especially because he's your brother. You're everything he isn't. I listened to that 3 times. Sat there in the dark with my phone in my hand. Everything he isn't. The next morning I told Rachel I wanted to try walking outside. Really? Are you sure? I need to feel normal again. Even if I can't see. She seemed excited. That's great, babe. Kevin can go with you. Actually, I want to go alone. With my cane. Start building independence. She hesitated. I don't know. Please, Rachel. I need this. She finally agreed. I walked 3 blocks to a print shop. And made copies of everything. 2 days before the insurance settlement was scheduled to arrive, I made my move. Called Rachel into the living room. Kevin was there too. Said I needed to talk to both of them. What's going on? Rachel sat next to me. Concerned voice. I kept my eyes unfocused. Staring at nothing. I've been thinking a lot. About my future. About us. Okay. I want you to have the insurance money, Rachel. All of it. She went still. What? No. That's for both of us. For your medical care. I don't need it. What I need is for you to be happy. Kevin shifted in his chair. Alan, man, you don't have to. I do. I turned my head toward where I knew Rachel was sitting. I know this has been hard on you. Taking care of me. Putting your life on hold. I don't mind. I do. So I talked to my lawyer. I'm signing the money over to you. And I want a divorce. Silence. Rachel's voice cracked. You want a divorce? It's not fair to you. Being stuck with a blind man. You deserve better. Alan, no. I love you. I don't want your money. I've already decided. I stood up, reached for my cane. The papers will be ready Monday. You can have everything. The house. The money. All of it. Kevin, this is crazy. You're not thinking straight. I'm thinking perfectly clear. I walked to the door. Turned back. Oh, and one more thing. I looked directly at them. Made eye contact for the first time in 6 months. I can see. Rachel's face went white. Kevin stood up so fast his chair fell over. What? I've been able to see since the day I woke up in the hospital. I kept my eyes locked on hers. Every single day for 6 months. That's impossible. The doctors. I lied to the doctors. I lied to everyone. I pulled my phone out. And I've been recording everything. Kevin took a step forward. Alan, listen. Sit down. Something in my voice stopped him. I played the recording. Their voices filled the room. The insurance money. The divorce plans. Everything he isn't. Rachel started crying. Please. Let me explain. Explain what? That you've been sleeping with my brother while playing the devoted wife. It's not like that. I have 6 months of recordings. Text messages you thought you deleted. Bank records showing money you moved. Photos you sent each other. I handed her an envelope. That's the real divorce filing. You get nothing. Adultery forfeits your claim to marital assets in this state. Kevin's face went red. You can't. I already did. My lawyer filed this morning. And I sent copies of everything to your employer, Rachel. And to Mom and Dad. She looked destroyed. Why? Because you thought I was helpless. Broken. Someone you could discard. I walked to the door. My bags were already packed in the car. I'm not blind, Rachel. I never was. But you are.